Okay. Hey, boys, one of you grab my coffee for me? Haha. We have all three things going. Sorry, you can see my Claire in the background here on Instagram because I just didn't get a chance to, like I said, running behind this morning. Let me see if I can't adjust that right now. Not without making a big mess. In the microwave. Morning, Abs. Okay, let me see. I want to fix this a little bit. Nothing like a Zoom on Instagram. There we go.
I just want to say good morning and have a great day.
There you go, friends. Oh, yes. So that's the thing. Abby got it right, the sleepy face. So with my whole dealing with, Miss Kathy said, back at you, Colby. With dealing with vertigo yesterday, that pushed me into a light migraine. Morning, Jonathan. Lately, I mean, I used to be a big night owl and be able to get up early in the morning and never be a problem. That's not so much the case anymore. I guess that's what happens the closer you get to 40, or just the more kids you have. Morning, Melba. But then but anyway, the last few weeks, I've been definitely a night owl. I've been doing a lot of work late at night just because when you have kids at home, that's what you do. Hey, boys. Yeah. Shh. So anyway, last night I was asleep by 9:30, between 9 and 9:30. And my alarm went off at 6 this morning, and I rolled over, grabbed my phone, and turned on my Bible. Next thing I knew, it was 7 o'clock, and I had to read my Bible reading. And then I had to fix my hair this morning. And so that's why I am hustling and feeling a little rushed and discombobulated. So morning, Carissa. Hi, Pam. So anyway, everybody's already sharing their Bible stuff. This is fun. So Norm, I knew I couldn't see the whole thing. We know that God, Norm shared my favorite verse of the Bible, Romans 8:28, and we know that God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose. Woo! It's my favorite. I use a different translation. It doesn't matter. Same thing. And we know that all things work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose. My favorite. And Kathy shared Romans 6:5. I feel like I should know that one off the top of my head, but I'm not placing it. The only one I didn't have, I did my Through the Bible, Chasing the Truth devotion, or Bible reading. I did the one we're doing as a church, Midnight. Can't remember the rest of the title, from Elevation. The only one I haven't done is my She Reads Truth one yet, because I didn't have time. So I did, however, listen to 1.5 podcasts while I was fixing my hair and putting my makeup on. I can't hold the Bible and read while I'm doing all of those things, but I can listen. And so since I'd already done 2 of my devotions, I listened to 1.5 podcasts. I listened to Annie Downs this morning, who was interviewing. They recorded this 2 or 3 weeks ago. She was talking to, her name is Stacy Morgan. Her husband is Dr. Drew Morgan, who at this very moment is on his way back to Earth from the International Space Station. And so I thought that was pretty cool. So she's talking to Stacy, Dr. Drew Morgan's wife, astronaut, about what it is like to have a spouse who is an astronaut. It's been a great episode. And one of the questions Annie asked Stacy was, what do you know about God that I do not because of the life you live? And I thought that was really, really cool, because her husband was also a doctor in the military. He was finishing his residency during 9/11 and then deployed with special operations units. And so she talked about how God is with you even when you don't feel and when it's dark. And I thought that was really great. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Robin. Christine, I have to read my book and my regular reading. Woke up. Yes, I think we're all feeling that, Christine. I am definitely congested and using a lot of tissue this morning on my nose. Robin's frying bacon. Second cup of coffee. I have not even thought about food. But that's just me. I'm not a huge breakfast eater. for me. Yes, that's a good one, Kathy. For if we've been united with him in a death like this, he will certainly also be united with him in a resurrection. Amen. And Melba, Romans 8:38 and 39. Wow, we're all feeling the Romans today. I was not in Romans today. Ashley's been living off of cough medicine the last couple days. Sai's going to brave the store for some more this morning. Good luck. You should go to Walgreens or something. It's a little less intense usually. Anyway, and my coffee this morning is Coffee is Freedom from Eurasia, but my Magic Kingdom mug that I got in Disney. Yeah, I understand, Sharon. Yeah, it's crazy. My mom said Amstead, which is where Dad works, is shut down next week due to COVID. I didn't know that was why, but I guess they're going to be doing some sanitizing. So, morning, Donnie. I hope I can say your name. Have been, so. But Dad said, just to help everybody be at ease, Dad said that the people who have been confirmed and even suspect, he has not worked with in weeks. And some of them, other than their name, he doesn't know them unless that's changed in the last couple of days. That was where Dad was at with those. So Phil Rogers does work with one of them, but he was tested and it was negative. So praise God for that. So, look, this right here is what's irritating to me. Do you see that? And I worked on this section of hair the longest. I'm not even kidding. Sorry, squirrel. Maybe I should take one of Noah's pills this morning. And I don't know why YouTube is so dark. I may have to get up and turn a light on or call one of the boys in to turn on. Hey, Annie Lane. So I did, though. The song this morning in our church reading is See a Victory from Elevation, one of their newer ones. Good morning, Benita. So good. One of my favorite newer songs. I'm going to see a victory. I'm going to see a victory. For the battle belongs to you, Lord. This is a good one. You take what the enemy means for evil and you turn it for good. Yes. Anthem, declaration. It's good. Hey, Noah, will you come turn on this one light for me? Yes. Thank you. So, amen, YouTube. Amen. He is good and loves us through everything and is love through everything. That's awesome, Christine. We'll just keep praying for them. The one right there. That helped a little bit. So the reason we're early this morning is because I have a minister's conference call at 10. So that's why we're early this morning. I do have to tell you, tomorrow's probably going to look different. I haven't talked to my mom. Mom, did you get your reminder call? Are you going to the chiropractor tomorrow? I am, because I need an adjustment. Ryan, some of you know Ryan, the chiropractor. He's my chiropractor, and I need to be adjusted. And I think he's going to have his work cut out for him tomorrow. But I'm also going to talk to him about my vertigo and ask him if there's anything we can do about that. That's awesome, Carissa. I miss him. You did not get a call. Well, Heather called me, Mom, and said you and your mom both have an appointment Friday morning. And I guess that was the reminder call. Are you going? Okay. So I don't want to miss our church chat tomorrow morning, but I know in the car I'm not going to be able to go across all the multiple platforms. So it may look like I go live on one, save the video, and then upload it to the others, and some will just have to watch a replay maybe. Or we have to move it to the afternoon. So, because listen, y'all, it ain't happening at 8 a.m. I love you, but no, it's not happening at 8 a.m. But we will be leaving for our chiropractor is in Litchfield, which is about 45 minutes north. And so can totally do it in the car, which was my thinking. But again, I'm not going to be able to do it from multiple platforms. I don't think. Ashley says afternoon. So let me know what you want to do. If and I'll follow your lead. If you would rather do it after lunch, like around 1:30, can totally make that happen. Or I can do it in the car, probably on Facebook. That's where we have the most engagement. And then I will upload it to YouTube. Instagram has been giving me fits when I try to upload our church chats. So far, 2 votes for the afternoon. Morning, Linda. 3 for the after worship on Forever Young with guitar. Are you guys all off of the internet? Okay, I'm going to try something because I think my computer is connected to the wrong. It is. So YouTube, I'm really sorry for all the screw ups this morning, but you're going to have to hang on a minute. I've got to switch from our extension router to our main router. I think that's the problem. So we'll try that and see. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'll be back. And then have a watch party in the afternoon or evening. So, well, that's not good. Let me see YouTube. What is happening? Okay, that might be better. Well, yes, Chris, I understand that, but I don't know that everybody understands how that works. So that's why. We'll just do it in the afternoon. So we'll switch Friday's church chat to why don't we do 1:30? That way I make sure I should have plenty of time, but that way I make sure I get to the chiropractor, I get home, make sure the boys are doing their school stuff and have lunch, and then we can do it at 1:30. So tomorrow's church chat, 1:30. Sorry, Ashley. She's helping me with some graphics and I keep throwing her. But that's just, I only go to the chiropractor once a month. So I don't know that this will interfere again. Ashley's got her floral ready. I'm actually thinking I may have to go look for something, which is going to be hard because you can't really do much shopping. But I might look for something because I really only have a couple florals and I've worn them. And I can wear it again.
It's not fun.
But yeah, as Noah said, that's not fun. No, it is. It's totally cool. But anyway, I will wear them because I think it's fun and I love what we're doing in this unity camaraderie thing that we're having with Floral Friday. Can't wait to see your floral. So make sure when you on Floral Friday that you take a selfie and you post it anywhere, Instagram or Facebook. We are doing Floral Friday, Jonathan. This will be week 4. No, week 4 of Floral Friday. We're doing Floral Friday. I reinstated Floral Friday early, Jonathan. This will be week 4 because the first week I wore my Speed the Light, Be the Light. Then I wore my Poppy. Then I wore my Speed the Light, Be the Light again. Yeah, so this is week 4. So, see, Jonathan knows because we're camp people, and camp people know Floral Friday. Oh no, you don't have to post it on the GC First page. You just need to post it and tag GC First in your photo, and use the hashtag Floral Friday. You do not have to post it on the church's page. You can, but if you post your stuff and it's not public, it won't matter. It won't show up. Which is kind of the same thing with all of it. If you post and it's not a public post, even if I search the hashtag, it's not going to show up. But it would be so much better if you just posted it to your page and then the church can share it to theirs. That helps the algorithms with Facebook get us more attention. So don't worry about posting it to the church. Just post a photo like you normally do, but tag the church in it. And also in your caption, in your status with it, use the hashtag Floral Friday. Make sure there's no spaces. If you put a space in it, it doesn't work. Floral Friday, one word. If somebody can comment what that should look like, do that for me. Hashtag Floral Friday, no spaces. Just tag the church. Morning, Aaron. Just tag the church in your picture or in your caption with it, and then the church will see it and get a notification, and then we can share it. And won't that be a lot of fun? And remember, the more that do it, the better it is. The more the merrier. It's true. The more the merrier. And I have talked a lot and really fast. Maybe I don't. Maybe I. So anyway, yes, that's a good mom. That's it, right? Thanks, Jonathan and Mom. That's exactly what it should look like. Hashtag Floral Friday. I'm pretty sure those of you, just the two of you who are on Instagram, will know. And I don't think it works quite the same on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube and you are friends with me and you know who I am, you can just message me, text me your picture if you don't mind, and I can share it for you. But that would be a lot of fun too. So yeah. If you post it to the church, it's okay. It's not like there's anything wrong with it, but it's going to help a lot more if you just post it to your own profile page, just like you would anything else that you post, and then tag the church in it. That's going to help a lot more. And I say that because we want our positivity, we want our hope message, we want the gospel, we want Jesus to be spread. And so we want to make the church more commonly seen and known on social media, especially right now. And that's how that helps. And same with on Instagram. Just if you want to participate in Floral Friday, just upload a picture like you would normally and tag GC First at GC First and use the hashtag Floral Friday. If you want to participate, it'd be a lot of fun. Maybe you want to get your church involved in it too. And so you tag GC First and you tag your church or whatever. That can be anywhere. That can be on Facebook or Instagram if you're not part of our church. So, and it doesn't have to be like obnoxiously floral. If you have a flower on a sweater, wear it. You could even have a pin, like a brooch that's a flower. Just put that on. It doesn't have to be like obnoxiously floral, although it's a lot more fun if it is Hawaiian, tropical, or whatever. But it can be classy floral. It can be pretty floral. I know, but Ashley, you can't go in the store, right? And so there's no way to order anything and get it in by Friday. But I have been looking at all my emails that come in from Old Navy. We've got a discount for you. Yes, you do. And I do not have enough money for it. Mainly because we're spending the money on things that Dave Ramsey would say are more beneficial at the moment, like furniture and home repairs. Do you know what I did? So I've been telling you about my escapades with ordering things. And, we've got our chair, which I'm very happy with. This is not part of the chair. This is my remade blanket that's on the back of my chair. We got our chair. We got our rug. We ordered a new TV stand, which we don't put our TV on because our TV hangs on the wall, but that's still what it is. And we are getting rid of our surround sound, which is, Donnie and I bought this surround sound. I think we bought it used when we bought it years ago. So we don't want to use that with our new one. So we got a sound bar. We picked that up yesterday. Hang on. Jade is here and I have to get up because everything's locked and I can't let her in unless she's just going to put it on the porch. What is she doing? I know what she's doing. What is she doing? I don't want to leave. Hang on. What is this girl doing? I know what she's doing, and she's a snot. I have to get up. I was trying to decide what you're doing. I'm live, girl. Like Jade is here. I know what she's doing, but what is she doing? Thank you. There's no nuts. What? You're so sweet. Bye. Thank you. Are you by yourself? Oh, okay. It takes her a while. Okay. I just sent you a list of names. We can probably be heard on the conversation. So, bye, Jade. Thank you. Okay, sorry everybody. That's weird, I know, but what are you gonna do? That's hysterical. No, Jade made banana muffins and dropped some off to me. So, good morning, Joyce. I don't know if you're still on, but good morning. Nope, not flocked. Muffined. Isn't that sweet and kind of her? I think I know what I'm having for breakfast this morning. Oh, they smell so good. Anyway, so that's that. What were we saying? Oh, so one of the other things we needed to do is I need new curtains. I need new curtains. The curtains I've had almost since we bought this house. That's sad. They've been through now 3 toddlers, 3 dogs, and yes, because I bought them a couple of years after we bought the house. But anyway, Finn and Daisy Sue do love muffins, but they will not get these because I think they have chocolate chips in them. But Jade made these without nuts, so I can have some. Can I bring you? Paul? No, I don't have time to drive downtown to bring you guys muffins. So sorry. Anyway, so Donnie has been telling me for a couple of weeks, just order the curtains you want, just order the curtains you want, just order the curtains you want. And this is where I don't just spend money on stuff like that. So I've spent the last few weeks looking for curtains that I want and comparing prices. And I finally found some that I loved from Wayfair, but I refused to pay that price. Wayfair had just what we need for the rug at a great price. Curtains, not so much. So I kept looking and kept looking. I was this close to just buying them because I really did like them. Like they are perfect for the style of decor that I want, that I've had to hang up, but we've never hung up. They're perfect, but I decided not to. And I found some panels on Walmart and much cheaper, half the price. For almost half the price, I was able to get enough panels to do my front window. And I have 2, like a window like this. I have another one on the other side in our dining room. I got enough for almost half the price. And they are like red buffalo and burlap. And so they're great. So I ordered those from Walmart. And then I found that our big window is long. And so I need a curtain rod that goes to about 140 inches. And believe it or not, those are not very easy to find on a budget. He can hold a flower for his picture. But Kohl's had one, and I had $5 Kohl's cash, and they had a sale. And so I ordered it. And then I ordered it on Tuesday. And then yesterday realized I didn't order one for my other windows. So I have to order. So I was asking my sister-in-law if she was planning on placing a Kohl's order so we could combine them and save shipping. And she said maybe this weekend, but I may just go ahead and order them and pay the shipping. You get free shipping if you order $75 or more, but I'm not going to be spending $75. So, and I increased what I ordered last time to get the free shipping because I was very close to that, but I ain't doing that again. So anyway, but I'm so excited. Like we're getting a few things that we've just put off doing because we've opted to spend our money on other things for our, like experiences for our family and stuff like that. And yeah, so I'm really happy to be able to that we have been able to handle that. We just figure our summer vacation probably isn't going to happen, and so we've chosen to take care of other things that we need. So that was a really long ramble of a conversation, wasn't it? Um, some of you, I forget about the delay. I mean, Paul, I guess maybe possibly I could, but where are you guys even? Are you guys at the main building or are you off site today? I don't even know. But let's just be real. No, it ain't gonna happen. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a dozen muffins. 5 of us in this house. They won't be here Sunday. I can guarantee you. Wow, Aaron. So my friend Aaron is watching on Instagram. Hang on, Ashley. I'll come back to that. My friend Erin is watching on Instagram, and she lives in Michigan. And her and my mom were talking, and she said their governor lowered the number of people to no more than 2 unless you live at the same address. So it's pretty serious in Michigan. So we should make sure we remember and pray for the Michiganers. Ashley, yeah. So if you are a part of, even if you're not, morning, Kitty, the Assemblies of God. Here in Illinois. Morning, Deanna. We have summer camps. So our Fine Arts Festival looks completely different this year. Everything is online. Students can still register, can submit their entries for fine arts, but they're doing it all online. And camp, as of right now, camp is moving forward. We've rescheduled our district council, which normally happens at the end of May, because of the date being so close to when the 8 weeks of reduced amount of people gathering, and they've opted to change district council. So we know that's being moved, but camp is still they're moving forward as if it's going to happen, because as of right now, it looks like it could. But yeah, we're watching very closely. And my friend Zach, who creates content for the Illinois district and for Illinois Student Ministries, has been killing it over with his stuff. So you should make sure that you are watching and following the Illinois District Council of the Assemblies of God, IDCAG, on Facebook and Instagram. Also on and ISM or ILSM online, Illinois Student Ministries on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Because Zach is creating some great content, some fun stuff, and there's a huge movement afoot for hashtag pray for camp. And I've told you, if you've been watching for any amount of time on our little chit chats, you know I love camp. I will do camp until I either die or they tell me I can't come back. And I really hope that they don't ever tell me I can't come back, because I love camp. So I want camp to happen. I want my kids to be able to go to camp. I want to be able to go to camp. I love it. And so I'm just praying that the Lord intervenes in such a way that we can do that. Even if we have to make it look a little different, maybe, but I want to be able to do camp. So Jonathan is liking that, because Jonathan knows Camp Jonathan's a lot of fun, guys. Aaron is continuing to say on Instagram, no fishing or motorboats, and you can't go to any vacation homes because that just spreads everything further where they're less equipped. Yeah. Here in Illinois, unless it's a private lake, you can't go fishing. So, I mean, Donnie had thought maybe we could take a drive down to Shawnee and go to Garden of the Gods. And I told him, I said, I don't think we can. And so he called and they were like, nope, not open to the public right now. So not even walking trails there. I don't know about Pure Marquette or anything else around closer, but definitely not the national parks. So anyway, yeah, I'm just waiting to see what happens. So, yep, I see. Just watching carefully and cautiously right now. Yep. There we go. if I've blocked them, if it pops up, we'll have to end it because I'm not messing and playing with that. So, Aaron, all of ours is going to be online. All of Fine Arts is going to be virtual. So, except for, I think, choir, I think those they've been here in Illinois, they've extended the date for them to do that in hopes that it helps. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Norm and Kathy are saying Pierre Marquette is closed too. Oh gosh, Aaron. Did you guys see? I saw this on Facebook yesterday. Somebody shared this. A church in Mississippi is being ridiculous. I'll just use that word. And claiming the whole church and state separation thing is being violated because you can go to Walmart, but you can't go to church. So on Easter Sunday, their entire church went to a Walmart. Unreal. Well, we can't gather either, Aaron, in groups of 50 or more, actually 10 or more now, but they're doing it online for like solo and duet. And I'm not the youth pastor, and we don't have students participating this year, so I don't know. I haven't paid that close attention to it all. I've been an evaluator in the past, but not this year. So I don't know how they're doing it all, but I know that students are submitting and uploading their entries. So morning, Judy. Morning, Jeff. Except for like ensemble things like human videos and choir and worship teams, because you can't have that many. So, although I have seen some youth pastors doing Zoom choir practices, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so, but Illinois, I don't believe is, even though we have a lot of things happening, I don't believe we're as strict at this point as Michigan. So, yeah. And I did not get to watch the news at all this morning, which I'm not saying is a terrible thing. Sometimes you just have to turn that stuff off and not know all the nitty gritty details about the trauma and the trials that are going on. No. Aaron or Carissa, I will not be doing a parking lot service. Number one, we don't have the equipment to do that effectively. Number two, our governor has actually come out and said that we could be arrested if we do. Now, I'm not opposed to standing for the gospel, but more than anything, I want to do things that we do with excellence. And we don't have the ability and capability to do even a parking lot service with excellence. We just don't have the equipment. So, nope, we're not going to be doing a parking lot service. I've never heard of The Chosen. So, yeah, Aaron shared the other day that in Detroit, it's really bad. So, yeah, the news and information that comes in is just a lot. And so, yeah, I mean, the whole thing with church in the parking lot is if you stay in your cars and you keep your windows rolled up, that's great. But well, last week on the ministers conference call I did, well, I don't know that it's dumb, Chris. I think this is a public health crisis, and we need to do everything we can to not put people in harm's way. And if we do a parking lot service, we have a lot of people in our congregation who shouldn't be out, who will, because, well, if we have church, we have to be there. And we don't want to run the risk of anything happening and being liable for that, number one. And that's, I think, what the governor's talking about is if you knowingly are going to do something that could promote or could entice people to not follow the mandates and not follow the social distancing regulations that are in place right now, you're liable for that. And I'm not willing to do that. But even beyond that, even beyond all of that, morning, Pastor Sam, even beyond all of that, the real issue for me is we don't have the technical equipment that is quality enough to push that through and do it well. And I'm not gonna get out there on the parking lot and do something halfway and that's janky, because that's that's not beneficial in my mind. It's not beneficial. So we're going to continue what we've been doing and doing it that way. So there you go. I mean, like last week, there were a couple of us. There were 5 of us who kept distance, drove separately, but we Easter caroled at a few shut-ins. We went to the nursing home where Margaret's at and stood outside her window, and one of the workers at the nursing home came and lifted her window up a little bit so she could hear us and we could hear her. And we sang a couple of Easter songs to her. And then we went and visited 4 more homes where we kept the distance between each of us singing and the person. And we sang The Old Rugged Cross. We sang, what was the other song we sang, Mom and Dad? Hey, Bev. We sang The Old Rugged Cross. We tried to sing Crowder's Come As You Are. We only did that once. What was the other song we sang? Oh, It Is Well With My Soul, which isn't really an Easter song, but the lyrics are fitting for Easter and fitting for the time. So we did that. We visited Margaret, Maura, Priscilla, Gina, Naomi, and one of the young ladies that came with us, her name is Riley. We went to her grandparents' house and we sang for them. And it was nice. We had a really good time and enjoyed that. And so we did that. And there were less than 10 of us. We kept the social distancing and had a good time doing that. But as far as the parking lot thing, we just don't have the equipment. Yeah, I just wasn't going to say their name publicly on this. I wasn't going to say it. So you typed it. That's different than me just saying it. So anyway, we had a good time. We had a very good time with that. And if you are healthy and not at risk, I don't think that's a terrible thing if you do something like that. Like Jade with the muffins. She has pretty much been at home, not out and about much, and she's not a high risk. And neither are we here at my house. So that was very sweet and kind of her with the muffins. And then, yeah, so there are things we can do to minister. You know, we don't have to be at the church to have church. And we don't have to be at the church to outreach. I will tell you, the board and I have been talking yesterday, and we do have a couple of things that we're doing that will be a surprise to some of you, to minister to our church people and to our community, that will be taking place in the next, probably, I'm going to say 7 to 10 days. I haven't checked my email yet this morning to see if there's a response on that, but we are working on something. So anyway, what time is it? 9:45. So I have my conference call in a few minutes. Is anyone drawing unemployment? Yes. I know a few people that are, but I don't know if they've gotten it. One person I know has to do the confirmation thing today. They've applied and they're at that step. So I don't know how all of that is working. Maybe somebody else will. Christine, I think Sharon's daughter would fall under the whole CARES thing with Illinois, and your job has been affected by COVID, so you're not working, so you can draw unemployment. Dad filed for his yesterday. Oh, Christine just received hers this morning. So you know, that's right. You would know. You're a chef. Hello. So Dad filed for his yesterday, or Dad got his yesterday? Well, thanks, Krista. I don't feel like I'm doing anything special. This is just, I love people. If this is what I have to do to connect with people, then it's what we do. But okay. But also we want to just love and honor the call well. Don't forget, tomorrow will be 1:30 in the afternoon. because of my chiropractor appointment. Yeah. The thing is that right now there's so much going on that you got to remember our system is not amazingly perfect in any way, shape, or form on a good day. So with all of this and the influx of people who need assistance and who are qualifying for assistance, they're doing the best they can. I believe. I'm choosing to believe that they're doing the best they can. So I'm not sure what that means. Online banking for unemployment, but you just mean like your unemployment comes like a direct deposit. I think that's what my dad has always done. So anyway, I'm just grateful that they're doing something for everyone. I mean, even people who normally would not be able to apply for unemployment, they are able to during this time, which is huge. But you all do need to remember, like, we're going to pay for this. But I'm grateful that they're doing something to help our economy and to help our people not suffer in greater ways, Yeah. So, I mean, I know several people who work for nonprofits, and normally if you work for a nonprofit, you don't qualify for unemployment because they're not required to pay into unemployment. But if you work for a nonprofit right now and you can't draw your normal pay because of COVID, you qualify for unemployment. I think that's pretty amazing. And some of them are qualifying for a better amount than they normally wonder. Isn't there a way to order your stamps through like your mailman? I think there's a way you can do that. So even if you like my mom's suggesting to go buy a few stamps to support the post office, I don't think you have to go to the post office to do that. I think you can do that through your mailman, your mail carrier. I shouldn't say mailman. That's probably not PC anymore. Through your mail carrier, whatever. I think there's a way for you to do that. You should ask if you're not sure. Maybe leave a note. Yeah, everybody's saying there is. I see it come through every once in a while, but I never see like how to do it. I've never done that. So we just see this is never mind. I'm just not going to say anything at all. Sometimes a thought pops in your head and it doesn't have to come out of your mouth. That's called maturity. Yes, you can also buy them online, but I know a lot of people don't shop online. It's really not as scary or hard or difficult as people think it is. It's a lot safer than you realize, but well, I don't mean like go out and get in their face. I just mean like, you could always leave a note in your mailbox for your mail carrier. Like, I'd like to order stamps. How can I do that? I was outside in my front yard the other day when our mail carrier came through. I didn't approach them, but I made sure to tell them good morning and thank you, kind of thing. We talked as he passed through our yard, but I didn't get close to him. So, morning, Terry. Okay, hey, because I have this conference call, I've got to get a few things reset up because it's got to be different than this because I'm only using my computer. I am going to close out our chat this morning. And don't forget, tomorrow our church chat will be after lunch, 1:30 tomorrow. Same places, but different times. And yeah. So let me pray for you, and then we will say see you tomorrow, okay? Lord, I thank you again for this time, and I thank you for the flexibility of all of my friends and family who are understanding for my schedule and willing to make adjustments. Lord, I pray that you would continue to keep them safe and bless them, Lord. I pray that you would speak to us in new and fresh ways, encourage each of our hearts. Lord, give us you are the ultimate creator. You created everything that we see. You are the creative. and we are created in your image. So give us supernatural creativity, ways that we can reach out to our neighbors and our community, our friends and our family, those we love during this time. Help us to just really be your light in this season of darkness for many. Let us be beacons of hope that project your gospel well. In your name we pray. Amen. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow at 1:30. All right? Bye, everybody. See you later.